What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while, but guess what I did? I bought my first car. Now, I bought this car back in October for $8,000 from a very nice man and lady. They're getting a little old for the car, so they decided to sell it, and it only has 86,000 miles on it, surprisingly. Anyways, I'm just going to do a little bit of a tour, like a Saab Kyle video, give you a full in-depth tour of the Spyder, get a startup, engine, go over some of the performance data, get an exhaust clip, and show some of the features on the interior as well as the exterior. Well, without further ado, let's get this review started. This particular Spyder has a absolutely red exterior with red cloth interior bucket seats, and as you can see, there's a little bit of a mesh design if you get in real close. This car does have an aftermarket Clifford alarm system, so you can easily get in and out. Alright, start her up. This is a manual transmission car, so you have your 3 pedals, your clutch, brake, your gas. So let's get this baby started. Very nice sounding engine, a little reliable too. It's a leather wrapped steering wheel, side bolstering extensions. Very easy to turn, very soft touch. Alright, let's cut on the headlights and the hazards. We'll check out some of the features on the exterior, shall we? Single bulb halogen headlights with side marker turn signals. I replaced the emblem on the front. Instead of the Toyota one, I now have the midship runabout one. Many Spyder owners usually change it up. Sorry about that helicopter there. 16-inch NK rims all around. Fronts on Kumo tires. Side intake scoops that actually do go into the engine. Short red metal antenna to replace the quite large RC antenna that it came with. The rear tires have Bridgestone Potenza tires that are a little bit bigger than the front. And the taillights. I replaced the Toyota and Spyder emblems that would normally be found on the left and the right with just a center MRS. The wheel arches are a little bit flared, as you can see. It's nice styling. Fuel cap. The hood has a lowered instead of a raised scoop, like most American cars. To open the hood, just simply go in the passenger seat, pull on this lever here, and the hood will open. Since this is a mid-engine car, The engine is not in the front, it is actually in the back, and the front is used for storage space. Just by opening these little latches over here. You can open that up. Sorry about that weather stripping, it's coming off, I'm going to have to glue it. But here's where you keep a spare tire, which I took out, and some tools. To close it, just do this to both sides, and you're done. The engine release and the fuel cap release are located up here at the front on the floor. Just pull on these tabs, and they'll open. The stock Spyder comes with a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder 16-valve variable valve timing engine. Produces 138 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 125 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. The front and rear suspension are independent of each other. Moving on to the interior, we have red cloth door inserts, an aluminum Spyder sill that I put on myself, red cloth bucket seats with that black mesh that I said earlier. It's a manual recline, and this adjusts the angle that the seat's at. It also is a manual sliding. As I said before, the Spyder has 86,175 miles. Let's get a few little rev clips. It's an energetic little 4-cylinder engine. This car does have power locks, mirrors, doors are located over here. It is an auto down driver's side. Fairly fast. And this is adjustable light settings. And this is just a button that doesn't work. It used to be an electronic engine release, but it doesn't work anymore. Simple use climate controls, blows ice cold, different zones, recycling. Got to get this clock replaced because it's very dim. Got a little passenger light there to tell them that the seatbelt's not on. Got AC, rear defrost, the front defrost is all the way over there. Do have an aftermarket Sony head unit there, paired with a kicker sub, 10-inch sub, and if I can slide this seat forward, I can show you the Alpine amp I have hidden behind here. Doesn't get really hot at all, it's a pretty quiet little thing. We also do have an aftermarket red Momo shifter. It's looking a little yellow on here, but it's definitely red. And the parking brakes right here. Let's see what kind of tunes they're on. Kick's pretty good. A little storage here. I usually just put my CDs in there. Some more storage here. You saw it earlier. It's got a ton of junk. One thing I want to mention real quick, if you can install this stuff by yourself, you will save a whole lot of money. To install this, the amp, and the sub and everything, was only about the high 200, low 300 range, but if you want to go to a place, they will charge you nearly double for it, so I'm just going to put that out there. If you can do it yourself, it's much easier. I'll probably make a video on it just to show you how to do it. It's very simple. It'll only take maybe like an hour or two if you haven't done it before. But other than that, I mean, you'll save a whole lot of money just by doing this yourself. On the interior of the Spyder, there are 4 speakers. One of these on each. Blah, 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 blah. In the Spyder, there are 4 speakers. There's one of these mids on each side, as well as tweeters. Here we have some cup holders. Just a little extra space right there. It's supposed to be a little ashtray. I'm never going to use that. Here I got a little charger. There's an extra cup holder there. There's some space I throw my coins. There's also a little bit of space right here on the door. You can't really fit anything in there though. Alright, I'll show you how to operate the sub top now. Right below this little wind visor that they give you, there's a little pull tab. Just pull on it, that comes up. It's fairly easy to lift up. You can really just do this with one hand. And lift it over like that. Then you want to come inside, pull these visors down. There's these little clips right here. You want to push that. Do this for both sides. What I do is slam it again one more time. Make sure the windows are down just a little bit. That helps a lot. And then these latches latch right into here on both sides. Just want to pull that and you're done. With this soft top up, you do have a little bit of storage here, but nothing great. You can fit a couple little bags behind there, but it's not gonna get the long haul done. Let's check out what it looks like from the exterior. Looking great. Alright, let's shut her down. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little look at the 2000 Mr2 Spyder that I bought not too long ago. Stay tuned, there's going to be more where that came from. Just some quick tutorials on how to do stuff on the Spyder, like I said before, installing sub, amp, head unit, all that stuff. Just some things to improve the overall appearance and look of the Spyder and all that. So, until then guys, stay tuned. See you later.